If you guys are looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K19 account with a high overall and maxed out badges, make sure you hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. Click it, make sure you tell him that Dat Boy sent you, and he'll hook you up with the account of your dreams. What it do, what it does, YouTube? Dat Boy back with another video. Today we're talking about the best change from 2K18 to 2K19. And I got a gameplay that shows it just perfect. Alright, but real quick, I play Rec Center a lot to gain rep because I don't really like career, and I always need people to run with. So if you want to be one of those people, just follow me on Twitter. I always tweet out what kind of archetypes and positions I need, and people respond. So if you want to run, just follow me on Twitter and you'll see when I tweet it out. But listen, 2K18, a lot of people hated the game, some people liked the game. I was kind of in between. There was things I liked, things I didn't like. The best change for me from 2K18 to 2K19, the reason why I was okay with 18 but I really like 2K19 is the defense. But not just the defense, team defense. You see, we're playing these dudes, they got good records, we got good records. It's a sweaty game. Two teams full of sweaties playing against each other in the park. Nothing better, right? That's why we play this game, to compete and enjoy the game. Now listen, the best thing about this game is if you play good team defense, you can absolutely clamp up anybody, even good players on the other team. Now, I know some people complain that steal success is too high or passing lanes are too high. Listen, I like it the way it is. Like, the people who complain about it to me and say like, oh, so you're telling me like that's a good thing? Listen, that's the way the game is. You got to adjust to it. I say it all the time and people don't like me saying it, but you got to adjust to how the game is. You can't throw a pass if a defender's standing in that passing lane. That's just the way it is. And that, to me, that's realistic. If you throw a pass to somebody standing in a passing lane in real life, it's going to get intercepted, all right? But you see the straight lock-up team defense. I get the block. There's 0.9 seconds on the clock. There's nothing they could do. He tries to inbound glitch because, well, that's what people do this year, but he only had 0.9 seconds, so he can't even get a shot off. Now listen, in Team Pro-Am especially, if you play a good team and their defense is good, you will get absolutely clamped up. That's the thing that I find people say there's no skill gap in this game. There is a skill gap, especially when it comes to defense. Teams that know how to play defense win 95% of their games because you can absolutely lock people up this year. Last year in 2K18, it wasn't the case, man. You could play great defense and people would just get a blow-by animation. They would just do a snatchback. You know, there was animations that could bail people out. But in 2K19, they took those bailout animations out. Now, this is one of the few mistakes we make, miscommunication, but we're really just not giving up threes at this point, up 5-0. But he ends up shooting a teardrop, and his build does not have teardroppers, so he misses that. But that was one of the few defensive mistakes we made this game. And these guys were playing. You saw their records, man. These guys know what they're doing. They're good players. But again, right off the inbounds, we're going to use the good old AA. I'm going to crab dribble once he goes for the steal, right? So there is risk and reward on defense this year. He goes for the steal and he ends up behind me. I'm able to crab dribble to keep him behind me, let the space clear out, and then I get an open shot, and it's green. Again, we're defending the pick and roll pretty well, making sure they're not getting any threes. Hands up defense. There's no slides. There's no blow-bys. There's none of that. He ends up taking a mid-range shot because he ends up getting just inside of me, so I ended up behind him. Obviously, when you're behind him this year, it's an open shot, so that was a good look. And he was able to knock it down. Now, the thing about this game that I think, in my opinion, I'm going to be honest with you guys, try to be honest as much as I can. The people that complain about the defense in this game saying it's too OP, in my opinion, they're just not that good at the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been frustrated because somebody stole a pass from me or, you know, ripped the ball off me before too. But you got to realize, if you're throwing a pass and somebody's in that passing lane, it should be a steal if they hit X. You know what I mean? If you're a stretch big like I am and I'm dribbling the ball right in front of someone and they hit X to steal it, they should get that steal. You know, even if you're a playmaker, like look at a great ball handler in the league, you know, Kyrie or Curry or whoever you want to talk about. If they're just holding the ball in front of a player, You know, they're just standing there dribbling the ball in front of a player. The player is going to be able to steal it. Like, you need to move. You need to move the ball. You need to switch hands. You need to protect your dribble. Like, that's just common sense. The people that really complain about that stuff, in my opinion, they're just not that good at the game. So, you know, they're going to get frustrated by it. Like right there, I got a little cocky because, you know, we're killing these dudes 10-2. I try to go between my legs, and there's two defenders in front of me. If they go for that steal, they should get it, and they got it, and they hit a 3 because of it. That was a stupid play by me. But you know what I mean? Like, that, to me, that is rewarding the defense, but also penalizing the offense for doing something stupid, which is the way it should be, in my opinion. If we as a community ask for a skill gap, and people say there's no skill, in my opinion, the defense requires a lot of skill. You see, we're winning this game right now 10-5 simply because our defense. Right there, he plays good D, but then he jumps. His teammate's able to help him out, and they get the board. That was good team defense. Like, he made a mistake, but his teammate helped him out, and they were able to get the stop. Again, that's good defense right there. He should not make that shot, and he doesn't. The people complain about shot contestants because they don't really contest the shot. Think about it. In real life, if you're just standing in front of somebody, you're not affecting their jump shot. You have to contest the shot. You got to get your hand up. You got to jump and put your hands up. You got to do something to affect the shot. Just standing in front of somebody does not affect the shot in real life. So why would they make it that way in the game? The people that are complaining about the defense or about the skill gap, in my opinion, I'm sorry, but they're just not that good at the game. And I'm not saying I'm the best player, because I'm not. But there's been games that I've gotten beat down in Team Pro-Am, lost by 15, 20. And it was frustrating, of course, to lose. But we deserve to lose those games because the other team played better than us. Their defense was better than us. It wasn't like we couldn't do anything because the game is trash. Like last year, if somebody gets a blow-by animation on you, there's really not much you could do. You can't control that. But in this game, if you throw a bad pass and the other team steals it, you can't say passing lanes are OP. It's just you threw a bad pass. This year, defense is straight locks. Look, they just can't do anything. They're trying to run the pick and roll, but we were able to just play sides on it and step up and contest it. Gifted goes to the off dribble. Like, you could say that's contested, right? But it's really not. Like, by the time he releases the ball, there's really no hand in his face. He's a shot creator. Think about Kobe Bryant. He made a living off doing that. So I really don't have a problem with anything in the game. I'm not going to lie. And the best change for me is the defense. The 2K19 defense is just miles ahead of 2K18. 2K18, there's just way too many bailout animations. You know, you could just get a blow-by snatchback, like I said. You could also cheese ankle breakers, and this year ankle breakers are not like they were last year. Obviously, when a playmaker or a shot creator gets his grand badge, he could get ankles, but that, you know, that's expected. But outside of that, I mean, the game is balanced, in my opinion, and the defense is just great because there's no more bailouts for bad players. Like, you have to work as a team. You have to be able to create a shot, whether it's screens, dribbling, isolation, post up. You got to be able to create something. There's no more bailouts in NBA 2K19. The defense is how it should be.